Fragrance King.
What's up, everybody? I'll be doing a review and comparison video. Allure Home Sport 2004 came out. It's one of my favorites, hands down, one of the best freshies in the game. It's very good, very good. Verse the O Extreme 2012, which is another great freshie. Very good as well. Also, Missoni Wave, which is, for me, I think it's a 1-to-1 clone of the original. So, it's a cheaper version, I don't think. Projects as well, but it's pretty similar to the original Allure Home Sport. So the Allure Home Sport's my favorite. Takes me back to the day, 2004. Mansions. Penthouse skyscraper views, I don't know. Top shelf potential is me reaching my potential, basically. Taps me into some good stuff. But it has the orange, alkaloids, C notes, blood mandarin in the top, and you get the alkaloids and the C notes in this. It's fresh. It's fresh. It has the pepper and the tonka and the vanilla and the cedar, and so it's got that watery freshness with the orange opening and the creamy pepper, tonka, vanilla, cedar wood base, which it's like it's one of the best freshies, I think. And then in the extreme, you don't have the alkaloids, you don't have the C notes. You can kind of tell it's not as watery. Has the orange in the opening, and then it has cypress, sage, and mint, and some green notes, but it doesn't smell green. It just brightens it up a little bit. So like that brightness, a little bit of that mint with the orange, and then it has pepper, and it has the heavier dose of tonka and sandalwood and the cedar, and it just smells more creamy, more tonka, more creamy, and it's louder. So this 6 hours to 8 hours, I spray my clothes heavily, but I stopped smelling it really about 6 hours in. Projects pretty good off the rip, but this projects more for an hour. Really loud, really good. And I'll still get 6 to 8 hours of this as well. Stop smelling it, but I'll smell my clothes the next day. It's still on it, so it just becomes a skin scent after about 6 hours for me. It is what it is. I love the smell of this Allure Home Sport, so I have to have it in my collection. And it's an all year round freshie for me, so I'll just throw it in my mix throughout the week, and I love it. I can't live without it. It's in my top 10 for sure, forever, for life, because it's the best. And I'll choose the Allure Home Sport over the Extreme because I like the alkaloids, the watery notes, or the C notes, the freshness, the sporty freshness. This is like a softer, creamier freshness, and I like the original the best. And I don't know, I'm an Allure Home Sport fan, so the Missoni just doesn't do it for me. It's good though if you're on a budget. I would say it's a 1-to-1 clone without maybe as much alkaloids, as much C notes. It's pretty good. And the Allure Home Sport, just more projection right off the initial spray for like 1 to 2 hours, just pounds, and then because it pounds, then you know when it drops down into a skin stain, you really think it disappears because you're used to it pounded. So it's good as well. Switch them up, get them both in the collection. And I emailed Chanel a while ago, asking them to make an Allure Home Sport Supreme or Parfum or Elixir, because it's been 10 years since the last one. This is 20-year-old Allure Home Sport. So if they don't make an Elixir or a Parfum this year, then I have to be done with Chanel. I'm buying a backup bottle of this, and I'm out of the game with Chanel. I'm not buying anything else from them because I need something that lasts more than 6 hours. This is the best in the game, so we'll see what happens. But did all I can do. 18 to 50, whatever your age is, any one of these needs to be in your rotation or your collection if you want to be fresh and you want the best. So it's just my opinion. So some thoughts on Allure Home Sport and Allure Home Sport Extreme. Have a good one.
Fragrance King.